Peace and love eternal to the guys. What it do, True Crew? Salute to all of the guys squad. What's shaking? What's popping? Alright. Make sure that when y'all see me out here in these spiritual streets, sorry. Holla back, youngin. Say what up, though. Okay. Just here chilling. About to get outside and go pound the ground. But before I do, they've been, I guess, mistaken our vulnerability or our ability to show our vulnerability. Motherfuckers been mistaking that for weakness. And what I want to do is take the time to correct that shit. Okay, make sure that y'all smash the like button for me. Comment, subscribe, let me know how these spiritual vlogs are resonating with y'all. Okay, it's gonna be part 5, my spiritual vlog series. Okay, so I guess because I basically communicated to those who be choosing to play the opposition and be here on my channel, they choose to play my ops, but then they come here on the channel acting as if they're supporters, but then I still see them in the dreams or doing funny style shit, or y'all hear it in my throat. You can literally, you can hear it in my throat, and my throat chakra basically was getting attacked all night. Okay. So they think because, part 1, because I was on here and I prayed and I was crying, because I was in the spirit. Okay. They'll think that those things are weak. Oh, she on camera crying. You know what I'm saying? She must be weak right now. No, showing vulnerability or being able to show my face, even when I'm in the spirit, even when I'm not crying. If I'm not crying, it's because I'm in the spirit. Duh. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but motherfuckers will perceive that as weakness. You see what I'm saying? When really it's the strength. If it weren't the strength, why would you be in my energy trying to steal new beginnings? If I was on here and I was being vulnerable, and then not only that, I was praying for my ops, hoping that I would see the God light in their eyes again. Okay, if y'all haven't seen part 1, watch that. Why would I be on there telling them I wish for everybody to win? I wish to look into your eyes one day if we cross paths and see the God light in your eyes again, and I could be happy and glad and praise God for that. You see what I'm saying? Because I did that and was shedding some tears, they must have still perceived that as weakness. But clearly the tears I cried represents a Ace of Cups energy, because now I got them same people I was praying for over here playing around in the astral plane like I'm stupid, or like I don't know that they trying to steal a new Ace of Cups. So me crying was them able to witness, oh, well, that's an Ace of Cups. You know what I'm saying? So it lets me know that they not fucking stupid. They're doing this by choice. This is something they're choosing to do. And so you take somebody's strength in God, somebody's strength in the Lord, somebody's strength in the spirit, somebody's emotional strength, if they display it. Because you lack that, you'll perceive that vulnerability showing as a weakness. And it's like, how, motherfucker? I was praying for you. Like, And if I was so weak, why would you be trying to come into my energy to get the shit? Make that add up, because the math ain't mathing, goddamn. You know? Make that shit add up. If showing vulnerability or being honest, okay, if being in the spirit and crying while I'm praying, you know what I'm saying? If that is weak and you are able to witness potential, Ace of Cups potential. If it was weak, you wouldn't be in my energetic field trying to now steal or siphon off my Ace of Cups. I'm seeing it in the dreams, y'all. Motherfuckers trying to use me to get hookups and shit. To get... I ain't no motherfucking matchmaker, nigga. I'm solo dolo out this motherfucker. Although I can match pretty well. I do have a tendency, because I can read energy, I do have a tendency to be able to match others well. You know what I'm saying? It's just that where I am spiritually, it'd be hard to... I gotta meet another spiritual being that's doing this shit righteously. You know what I'm saying? It's a little bit more complex for myself. But I can match others real well. You know what I'm saying? Which is interesting, right? But how you in the spirit trying to steal or siphon off my Ace of Cups? And my thing about it is, I'm seeing it. You trying to get me to help you do it. Lord. You know what I'm saying? Okay, first of all, I think they be doing this shit to try to make you angry or piss you off. You know what I'm saying? The whole point is to get you to drop in frequency, so whatever little spiritual work they doing in the background can actually work. Okay? Y'all might be seeing stuff like this though. 7:07 on the clock, it just was. Chosen ones, y'all might be experiencing shit like this. You might not realize what you're seeing, but some of y'all are seeing in the dream state. You're seeing people trying to get you to help them do the spiritual work on yourself. They are in the dream state and in the astral plane trying to get you to make an assist, but you don't realize whatever you're assisting them with. Soon as you put your hands to it, or as soon as you put your stamp on it, or as soon as you know what I'm saying? It's like them trying to get your energy involved in whatever work they're doing, spiritual work they're doing against you in the dream state itself. They are trying to get you to help with the ritual, so it's like you gave consent when you really didn't, because you ain't really know. You know what I'm saying? Spiritual loopholes and shit they trying to work and shit. God knows what they're doing, otherwise I wouldn't be here speaking about it. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be here speaking about it, or I wouldn't be able to recognize that that is in fact what they're doing. You see what I'm saying? That is in fact what they're doing. Okay? Not only that, people about to be very much in big trouble. Because it's like I said, it's like we could be in a spirit that might be with tears, that might be whatever, us being open, us being vulnerable. It's really being in the flow. It's really allowing God to speak freely, right? In efforts to reach or touch other hearts. You see what I'm saying? And somebody doesn't want that. Okay? Maybe that's why I was getting the throat chakra stuff. And I don't know if y'all heard that pop of that knock over there. But somebody doesn't want God speaking freely or divine love to speak. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, y'all hear the knocks on my fridge, right? Okay. It's like, they'll witness that Ace of Cups energy. They'll witness God on the pour out. And it's like, they're using that as a time to try to steal your Ace of Cups, steal a new beginning in love, block your new beginning in love, or try to steal it for themselves, or they'll be trying to block your throat chakra so that outpour isn't happening. Block your heart so that outpour isn't happening, because they don't want it to touch other people's hearts or awaken the godlike in others. Or so it's about to be a lot. It's about to be a lot coming down under motherfuckers about to go under judgment for a lot of that shit. And this goes back to part 2 too, about the choices that people be choosing. Like, they'll talk shit. Why would such and so choose to be on camera doing all of that, being all vulnerable, da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? And they think we not supposed to attack them when they on here looking weak. No, it's how you're choosing to see it. My left ear is ringing so much. My left ear just started ringing when I said that. It go back to the spiritual blog part 2 when we was talking about how they think that you be making wrong choices, okay? Or some about the choices you choose. They feel like it gives them the green light to be on bullshit with you. But it's like, no, it's about how they're choosing to see things. It's about the choices that they are making. Even if somebody was being online, being vulnerable, whatever like this or whatever like that. Okay, do you choose? It's like motherfuckers didn't choose to reach out, or are you good? Are you cool? You know what I'm saying? I can respect you for, the truth you told or what you have to say, or you know what I'm saying? They don't reach out with love. No. They perceiving it, they choose to see it as a vulnerability or a weakness that they can then attack. But the problem is they want that same energy they was just swearing you was wrong for. It's like motherfuckers, it's like these evildoers, they want love, but they don't know how to be vulnerable. They perceive the vulnerability as a weakness. You know what I'm saying? That they can go and attack. And then they want the new beginning in love, but they still see the vulnerability as a weakness. So they're attacking and trying to attain some energy that they are not going to be able to maintain because they're not on the frequency of that energy. 1313 on the clock. It's about how motherfuckers choosing to see shit. And it's crazy because they can see everything wrong with the choices a chosen one is choosing. They can scrutinize every choice a chosen one make. But they cannot assess why am I obsessed with watching this person? Why am I obsessed with watching this person or trying to be in an energy like this person? But then it's like, how are you perceiving somebody as making a wrong choice, making wrong choices? But you want to be in the energy that the person is in. The energy they're in is a result of the choices that they're choosing. Like, bruh. And then they be trying to come at us like we the motherfucking crazy one and shit. Like, no, you really don't see how the shit you doing don't make no sense, huh? Like, child. But anyway, I digress. Let me see. I'm going to leave that right there for now, I guess. Yes, child, I got another list. Hold on. Don't judge me. Yes, I got my Bible, my cards. Yes, I got everything. But yes, I had another list. I sure did. Sure do. That list works. sometimes you gotta just write down what it is you want to say or convey. You know what I'm saying? Maybe trying to steal thoughts out our head before we can get them out our mouth, child. If you know, you know. Best write that shit down. Yeah. But mm-hmm, mm-hmm. My love don't have a limit. Okay? Here, Mary J. Blige, love without a limit. Yeah, love no limit. Okay? And see, that's the thing is that they'll want the fruits of the spirit. They want the blessings in behind it. They want your aces. They want your new beginning. They want your ace of cups. They want to go in the new direction that you're moving in. They want the new opportunities that God's bringing you or that you're stepping into. They want these things, but they didn't do the work, or they're ill prepared, or they're not thinking about the things correctly, or seeing it from the proper perspective, and then they're out of touch. It's like all of this that I have stated, it lacks emotional intelligence. Like it signifies a lack of emotional intelligence. You see what I'm saying? And it's like, how tapped in are you with God love if you have to go about, you got to go a shady route to receive love or support? You got to go the shady route to get that? Nothing about divine love is shady. But you wouldn't know that unless you lack an emotional intelligence. You wouldn't perceive somebody being vulnerable or opening up emotionally. You would not perceive that as weakness if you are emotionally intelligent. That's what these people don't get, or they're not seeing or something. You see what I'm saying? So how you gonna pull up on somebody and trying to steal an ace of cups, and you're not a loving individual? A loving individual don't pull up on nobody trying to steal a love that's theirs. They're gonna be like, oh, that love, that's so sweet. That's such a loving person. That's such a loving, kind person. Oh, that person deserves to be loved. That's how a real loving person is gonna be. God knows when you real and authentic about that, and when you pump fake it. And right now, motherfuckers want fruits of the spirit, and they was on the pump fake. And it's about to get real out here for that. Because God is like, you trying to steal me or my essence from my child. You trying to steal me or the legacy I'm trying to leave to my child, and I don't know you. Stop, thief. Okay? Like that. Stop, thief. Like, that's where God is at. You know what I'm saying? But peace and love eternal to the guys. You know, let me know if this resonate with y'all or no. You know what I'm saying? And I'm about to go get outside and pound the ground before I head to work this morning. So, love y'all. Y'all take care out there. Happy Wednesday. Peace.